Hey guys, this is the tutorial for how to complete your Unit 1 Adulting Interactive Notebook. So, on slide 2, this is an outline of everything that you can pick from and everything you have to do. When you turn your notebook in, what you need to have done is dragged over the check boxes to the pick 3s and 2s that you are choosing to do. So, whichever you're doing, you drag the checkbox over just like I'm doing right now, and you pick the 5 that you completed so that when I go to grade it, I know which 5 I'm looking at. If you do not do this, I will not grade your notebook. So make sure if you have the hard copy, just circle or put check boxes. If you're doing the electronic copy, drag the check boxes over to what you want to do. So there should be 5 in total. Then you want to go through and make sure that if a page has the required Bitmoji on it, that you've completed it. So right now I'm going to go through each page. What I'm going to do is tell you, yes, this should be filled out, or no, nothing should be on it. Okay. Page 3, nothing to do on it. Page 4, nothing to do on it. 5, we did this in class. Shouldn't have any writing on it. 6, we did this in class. No writing on it. 7, we did this in class. No writing. 8, you should have this filled out. What you wanted to know about the unit itself, and then what you know already, and then what you wanted to know. This is the 7 habits tree, nothing to write on here. Here you should have listed all 7 habits. On here you should have this whole sheet filled out. This should be filled out. This, there was nothing to write on it. This, nothing to write. Nothing to write. This was one of your pick 3s or 2s. So if you did your pick 3s or 2s, you would be able to complete this assignment on slide 17. This, if you completed this as one of your pick 3s or 2s, this sheet has 4, or this assignment has 4 pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4 should be filled out if you chose this as a pick 3 or 2. If you chose this as a pick 3 or 2, it should be filled out. Nothing to write here. Just we're supposed to read this. This should be filled out. This, you only needed to copy down the goal that we had here. So this is all you should have filled out. This you will not have filled out. This you should have filled out. This should be filled out. This should be filled out. This was just for you to read. This should be filled out. This one is required. This should be filled out. Slide 34, 35 should be filled out. This was just to read. This was just to read. To read. This should be filled out. This was one of the pick 3s or 2s, so you might have it filled out. This was a pick 3 or 2, you might have it filled out. This was a pick 3 or 2, you might have it filled out. This should be filled out. This should be filled out. This should be filled out. This one we wrote definitions on. This should be filled out. This should be filled out. This one should be filled out, or you need to copy and paste the handprint that you did. This should be filled out. This was a pick 3 or 2, so you might have it filled out. Same thing with this one and this one. Lesson 4, this should be filled out. This, you should have 2 columns filled out. This should be filled out. This one should be filled out, and this one. That's the end of your required work. This is a pick 3 or 2, and these 2 sheets are pick 3s or 2. This is where I put your grade. So that's how you turn in your interactive notebook. If you have any questions, please email me, and have a really great day.